started freshman year. Well, it was like in the middle of the year, and well, I was dating this guy, and he turned out to be a big jerk. He, all of a sudden, like, we broke up, and he blocked me on Facebook, and my friend started sending me screenshots. He was calling me bad names and just basically tearing me down. And
with kids spending nearly 9 hours a day on their electronic device, it's no surprise that cyberbullying is on the rise. Cyberbullying isn't the only thing, though. The addiction to our electronic devices, we are losing our social skills. What kind of technology do you use yourself?
Technology, I play games like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, that kind of stuff. So a lot of the console stuff. I use a cell phone frequently, desktop, TV, smart TVs. I don't know, I use a lot of different types of technology.
At school, obviously, we have laptop and iPad and my phone. And at home, we have all Apple products. We have 2 iMacs, a Macintosh laptop, 2 Apple TVs, 2 iPhones, 2 iPods, 2 AirPods. So it's all Apple.
Just use laptop, computer, iPad, phone, just for my own personal use.
The average teen spends 9 hours of their day on media devices such as phones, tablets, computers, or TV.
Teens these days are almost always on their phones, most of the time walking blindly across the halls of school or in the streets.
How often do you see your students on their phones?
When do I not see my students on their phones? It's all the time, pretty much.
Daily.
Is it all the time in class or sometimes?
Just kind of depends. Like my study hall is a daily thing pretty much the entire time. My class is, I see people on there daily, but I try not to say too much about it.
The better question would be how often I see them not on their phone. Yes, my students like their phone a lot. Yeah, they're on all the time.
85% of cyberbullying goes unbeknownst to teachers, parents, and counselors. These kids live in fear of their cyberbully and what they can do to destroy their life.
Got proof from my friends. They sent me screenshots. I went down to the office, and they did nothing about it. And I went to the principal, nothing. And I went through a lot of people trying to talk to them about it. No one would actually do anything about it.
What is your viewpoint on cyberbullying?
It's bad.
Can you elaborate?
It's damaging, frankly, and it's one of those things that it's relentless. It doesn't let up for anything.
I think it's horrific, and it brings a new element to something that's always been a bad thing, which is bullying in general.
If it ever is going to be done away with all 100%, I'd like to see it stop, obviously.
In minutes, a child is bullied in either a physical or electronic way. When asked, have you ever been bullied online? 42% of CTech students said yes.
Have you ever seen one of your students tear up after looking at their phone?
Yes, there were a couple times.
Oh yeah, I'd say it's probably, I can't say weekly, but at least once a month.
I have, yeah.
My friends spoke up for me, and they had my back. And when they said, just let it be, and if he keeps doing it, then just let it be, block him, don't do anything about it.
When asked how often do you actually talk to your friends, 26% said that they are on their phones more than they actually talk to their friends.
How often do you actually see your students talking face to face?
I would say about half the time that they are on their phone. So they do talk, but I'd say making a ratio of like if they're on their phone for half an hour, then I might see them talking for 15 minutes. But they're definitely on technology more than they do face to face.
Well, they talk face to face, but I know they do a lot of social media type interaction. So
that's a daily thing, but it's almost like it's forced. I see a lot more awkward interactions where people haven't practiced how to communicate with each other and how to take nonverbal cues from body language and that sort of thing.
I was to the point where I was cutting myself, trying to think about like suicide and all this stuff, and my mom's like, it's all over a guy, it's stupid, it's this and this.
Have you ever had a student take their life because they were being cyberbullied? Or bullied in any other form?
I've had students attempt that because of it, but weren't successful in the attempt, thankfully.
Did you know that they were being bullied?
No.
Did you do anything about it after you found out?
I apologized to them. I said that, I wish that I had known ahead of time. I wish that I had known that things were that bad, that their perception of things was that it was easier to just take it out. And then we talked quite a bit about, I told them after the fact, unfortunately, that, that I cared about them and that they mattered to me, and it mattered to me what happened to them.
Knowing that there's other people out there that are going through the same, you just want to help them. And you just have to get through it. If no one does anything about it, your friends will help you through it. Just keep going. Don't stop fighting.
If you or somebody you know is getting bullied online or in person, take a stand and speak